now around 4 million children in the UK living in poverty. It differs in every school, but out of a class of 30, that's around 9 pupils. The National Association of Head Teachers Union says teachers are witnessing the consequences of rising prices in families at their school gate every day. Our education reporter, Vanessa Clark, has been to a school near Northwich in Cheshire to see the impact it's having.
I've never ever been as skint as I am now, but I'm earning all right money. I've not even given the kids baths. I've just been turning the shower on and putting the 3 of them in the shower, just showering them off.
We're in an unusual situation with me being a vicar. So that's the only income for our household of 6. And for us, a real godsend, I mean that most literally, has been the network of food hubs. And really, I think if we hadn't done that, we would have struggled to stay solvent.
This is Hertford Manor Primary School and Nursery, which has around 420 students. And you have just been hearing the concerns of some of the parents dropping off their children this morning. Well, I'm heading down this lovely leafy path towards the school to Simon Kidwell, who's the principal here.
Breakfast Club, has everybody had breakfast that would like breakfast?
We open from 7:30 for breakfast and we close at 6 p.m. for after school club as well. We're finding more and more of our families where both parents have to work, and that's because of the economic situation that they're faced with currently.
You are fantastic year ones. Good job. My name's Katie Frith. I have been at Hertford Manor now for about 12 years, but I've been teaching for about 16 years. It's really challenging, obviously, financially. Things are really hard at the moment. I'm going to give you some real words now, so just turn that one back over for me. Often on a day-to-day basis, we have many hats on. We have a hat of a doctor, we have the hat of a counsellor. There's so much emotional well-being that we need to think about with the children. I tend to, when I'm doing the register in the morning, look at the whole class and judge by their little faces, really, how I can see that they're feeling and if anything's happened. And then if I feel like I am concerned about any of the children, we obviously check in with them and just make sure that they are okay.
We're just heading down to Mrs. Benson's classroom. Can you just tell me what's going on?
Yes, we think it's really important that children have some education to do with financial literacy. So we've been very fortunate that one of our local companies of financial advisors have put together a programme.
So is that £50 going into your bank statement or coming out? Coming out. Okay, so
Are you trying to save money at home?
We're trying to switch the lights off whenever we can to save more money and walking more because of fuel.
We're turning off our heating, so if we get cold we just have to go put on a jumper and thick socks, so then because the prices of heating is going up.
I mean, I've been a head teacher and principal for 17 years and the biggest shift I've seen is the way that schools have become the front door for social care. We now are the gatekeepers, we go and refer families on to social care, but we also have to do a lot of that work ourselves.
Hello, are you Mrs. Diamond?
Yes.
So you are the head of school?
That's right, yeah.
How much of it do you think is taken up with safeguarding counselling?
It's, I would say 85% of my role. And that certainly seems to have increased in the last 2 or 3 years, definitely. We've been first port of call in many ways. So throughout the pandemic, the principal and I have shared our mobile phone numbers with families, and we've taken calls at all sorts of times, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and 10 o'clock on a Sunday night, of families worrying about various things. My concern is that actually this is only the beginning. And, there's lots of talk, isn't there, in the news about things getting worse, and in October things getting worse again, and children are picking up on that.
Mrs. Buckley and I are going to collect in. When we look back at the work that the children did in September to where they are now, you just feel so incredibly proud of them because they've done so well, which is lovely. Feel a bit emotional talking about it, but yeah, it is fab. It's fab, and when parents are so grateful and they say thank you, it's lovely. Sorry.
Vanessa Clark reporting there. Now, as we might